Right, now we on live. So, yeah, I think we're probably totally be honest, people. Yeah, I think so. Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream on YouTube. Today it is the 10th of July today, and now we are on. So we're on going on about the COVID-19. So yeah, talk about the planning for COVID-19. Any updates? So this is it. So today I'm going to just to give you the recap, just to between the other hand. So yeah, before I can explain everything about it, make sure to like, subscribe, write on the live chat if you want to, and notify and stay up to date. Planning for COVID-19 ending updates. First of all, we are now back on live, and today it is the 10th of July. So yeah, first of all, I was just gonna say, just to give it a few things already. So just about 30 minutes explanation of live stream. So just about 30 minutes. So yeah, it finishes at 10 past 6. So whatever. Okay, guys, so we are planning for COVID-19 in the next probably a next couple of weeks after. So it's a bit it's a good news about for COVID. So for COVID people, we are about to make a start on today. So today it will be the best day in our lives. So yeah. First of all, what we are going to do is we are going to explain about the COVID-19. So if you don't know about the COVID-19, so first of all, you might have to learn more about the COVID-19 contagion. Make sure to check out the link in my description below, and you find out more about it. So today we're on about the COVID-19, and today it is the 10th of July. So yeah, we are on the Saturday the 10th. Yeah, Saturday the 10th of July, 2021. So this year, people, we were about to we are about to get our jabs done, get our vaccinated. So get yourself jabbed. So get some jabs, vaccines, and all that. So in the next couple of weeks before 19th of July, the lockdown will be delayed on the 19th of July. So first of all, we are about to make another statement. So first of all, we are about to make another proper decisions. So first of all, we are about to make things up in our minds, so to stop the COVID from spreading. So what we're basically looking at now is we were just about to explain about the COVID-19. So basically, it's about the COVID. So first of all, the COVID-19 will be ended by the 19th of July. So first off, it'll be delayed. So it will be delayed next couple of weeks until Monday 19th of July. So yeah, and today's the 10th of July today. But I know you guys so to be patient. So I know you guys being patient all the time. So we're just on about the COVID-19. So as we all know about the COVID-19. So as we all know what we are going to do after this point. So first of all, what I was going to think of is to, we're going to make sure every people are vaccinated and to be sure to keep ourselves safe and professional. Well, always usual, and to making the no threats. So first of all, it'll be so difficult, to get ourselves jabbed or vaccinated. So if you not know what's going on in our place, it should be different. So the difference between the jabs and the vaccine, so you know what's going to happen to our bodies. It'll kill the disease. What you always want to do about the COVID-19. So as you all know, it's going to be so difficult to get our jabs already, getting the jabs. For some reason, you might never seen those kind of things before. So basically, what I was on about is, COVID-19. So what we are planning for COVID-19. So I was checking news from, any news of coronavirus. So any of the news from BBC News or on the computer. So any news from a coronavirus. So any other news of COVID-19. So the lockdown will be eased to delay on the 19th of July. So as we all know, that we are all have to, stay at home, stay safe. You should know that for every single time. So as we know about alongside the journey, so as you all know, you may find everything for what you've just needed. So actually, we need to get ourselves jabbed while we have to manage to given around here. So you might never notice what you are gonna do to get yourself vaccinated. Book your vaccination appointment, and ask for your doctor if you want to have vaccines. If you had one, you're safe. Typically safe. But if you had a test before, if yours is negative, but that's kind of bad actually. So mostly people thinks their tests were negative. It could be last week. So for some reason from last week, you might never seen those kind of things before, but you might never seen them right now. Who you ever know? But it's a bit like to getting things up already. So there'll be more differences between us. So what we always looking for now is we always have to take everything in our steps, taking everything what we always can, then we'll just make another ways to improve that. So as you will know, if you know why things might never happen during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, you might never seen those people around, somewhere in your country. But for some reason, every people who've never seen those kind of things before, but you might never seen them. So basically, if I'm going to make another statement so that we'll know that we're about to make another few steps here. So if you've not seen those kind of things today, but you might never know what you are looking for COVID. But absolutely yes. But if you're not absolutely getting it right, but if not, we'll make another statement. So first off, we're just about in time to, just have a think about the COVID. So if you have any questions, make sure if you want to write on the chat here, and just to keep on focusing on the just to kept on focusing. So yeah, first off, it's if you've not really having the jab already. So if not, you can either take everything for what you've just needed. So yeah, what you are gonna do is if you want to decide whether you want to or if it's not. So basically, the COVID-19 is absolutely a contagion, very contagious viruses. So it can like spread disease, and there's something going on with people around this country. So for some reason, you might never seen those things before. There's some kind of few things already. So yeah. Um, First off, you might never seen those kind of things before, but recently, if you not know that, but let's see what we are gonna do afterwards. So as you all know, we're just getting it. Oh yeah, I did say 10 past 6. I just say quarter past 6 when it finishes at 6:15, about 30 minutes. So first of all, it'll be finished by the end of my stream. So yeah, um, first off, we know the difference between the COVID. So if you might never noticed that, you will know that it'll be some differences between them. After this point, you might never seen those kind of things before, but you know, just to make sure every people are safe, after vaccinated. Well, after people have been vaccinated. So yeah. So we are planning for a COVID-19. So the COVID-19 will be ended, by the end of July. So if you don't basically have your ideas, whichever you want to, that's not the ways that you can do. So yeah, I was just kept doing it. So yeah, what I was going to say, yeah. First, if you don't really have much time, you can always have to. To be honest, we will have to make everything up. So yeah, 5:45 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. So just before that. So if you're not really willing to get vaccinated, so that's not a thing. So you couldn't do anything to that point, do you? But if not, if you don't want to, that's fine. So the first thing is, you might never seen those kind of things before, but when it's over, you can either just keep checking it and to keep checking those things already. But the first thing is, if you've not never seen those kind of things before, and to keep that up, you might never seen those things like before when you just coming in. So for planning for the COVID-19, but if you don't want to know about when every people have their vaccines already, but they don't really necessarily think about what we just done. So yeah, we knew this is going to happen by the end of the 19th of July. But if not, if you find out more about the COVID all over the UK and United States, but for some reason, you might check it everything. But although if it's inevitable, it's something different between it. So subsequences and the other frequents. So for some reason, we knew this is going to happen when it's done. So as you all know, we always have to, to keep ourselves safe while we were at home, but while we are at home as we wish for. So if not, we will to make another few things already. So yeah. And first off, we will know what we're going to do afterwards. So what we're going to do after lockdown. So after lockdown, it could be different between them. So as you will know, but you might think of it. You might think about yourself. So yeah, it's basically, terribly true. But if not, you may find out that you will make another statement just in between those particular lines as you will not wish to continue on to the next one. Let me tell you something. There is some kind of few things that you might never seen those people who you ever seen. There are a lot of few things that you always do, but to be honest, you might never seen before, but there's something going on with in different countries. So I'm just going to have a quick look and to see what's going on in our world. So yeah, let's say, okay, now, first of all, you might never seen those things before, yeah? So yeah, okay. We're looking for vaccines, yeah? So here are some results, as you know, that it hasn't been turned sincerely. You can see the United Kingdom, the people who are given at least one, and so is the United States, and so is Canada, such as China. Yeah, Kenya. So yeah, there are some few things over here. So you can look at it. It's just certain things that you might need. If you look at it, it's very difficult. Faroe Islands. That's the name of that country. Norway, Iceland, Greenland. Yeah. And Mexico as well. Dominican. Yep, that's Cuba. This is where people lives in Cuba. So yeah, that's okay. So as you will know, if you to keep that up already, so if you might never seen those kind of things before, okay, now first things first, you might never seen those kind of things before, yeah. Um, so for some reason, if you've not close enough that though, although it's something, it's the change between some kind of few things already. So yeah, for some reason you might need to keep on going, picking up the pace, but you couldn't just stop for where you're going, and you just to keep that up already. So yeah, my first time, it's a kind of few examples that they're not really, just give it a bit of advice for something. So yeah, advisory. So you might have seen those kind of COVID-19 variants, but between the variants and the non-COVID-19 variants. So for some reason, well, you know what we are going to do after this point. So yeah, that's terribly true. Well, it's not true at all, basically. So yeah, I am quite sure of this, but I would to make a few things already. So before we planning on for COVID, so for COVID-19, you might never checked saying whatever you seen. So yeah, it's a bit difficult to that point. What we're looking for now is we just take everything what we need it for. So yeah, as you will wish, if you've never seen those kind of things before, but it'll be more difficult to this point what we are looking for. So yeah, for some reason, if you haven't or might never seen before, and for some reason if you don't really seen the COVID variant, but yeah, um, but as you all know, you might still see them. You might still see the news of a COVID variant. So yeah, whoever does that. So yeah, in every people around this, in certain ways in COVID, but if you look for it and you might never seen them, just because if you don't really remember what is about for COVID. So planning for COVID-19, it will end by 19th of July. So the lockdown will be delayed on the 19th of July. So next couple of weeks on Monday, the 19th of July, it may still change as if this happening. So if you're not really sure what you are doing, just to keep that top already. So while you stay at home. So just in case if you've not, if you have any symptoms, so you might have to like stay in isolation before the isolation ends. So yeah, frequently it's a bit of a lie or something, especially. So if you not really know what all these people who get it from, but I think we should remember what we always got to do afterwards. But not just that things already. So as you will see, if you get yourselves vaccinated, well, if you get vaccinated, you get vaccinated after after COVID, first dose and second dose. So whoever needs some vaccines or jabs, so if they fully jabbed or fully vaccinated, so all you need is to keep yourself safe after vaccination. So yeah, it's quite not for helpful, but we know this is going to happen when it's done. So, but at this point, we will making sure that we are all safe as usual. So while we're planning for COVID-19 and for the usual times. So yeah. In fact, if you've already had a jab already, so then you may find out what you are going to do after this point. So just in case if you've not really do it, just in time, if you just keep going, keeping going on again. So if you've not really sure, just to keep it time as always. So just keep that in mind. But to keep that in mind, if you're not really sure, get yourselves vaccinated. So if you had your COVID vaccine already, so then you feel safe. But for some reason, when the COVID stops on the 19th of July, then the lockdown will be eased by 19th of July. So to delay on the 19th of July, it should be more different. So it'll be more difficult, to get yourselves vaccinated. So yeah, and that'll be some differences. So yeah, and as you all know, especially if you're not really sure how you can get yourselves vaccinated. So if you've never seen those kind of things before, but that's all you got to say. And first of all, if you've not been vaccinated, so then you're not very safe at all. But that's not a good thing to do it. So it's for free, but if it's not for free, it'll be cost a lot of money to get to get vaccinated. So like it's pretty expensive. It's pretty cheap to sell every vaccine. So they all make the vaccines and then sell it, and they'd sell it to NHS recently. So yeah, that's kind of few things that they all do already. So, as you all know, as we wish to confirm of any other jab that we always do afterwards. So, as you all know, you might never seen those kind of things before, as you all know that. So, we knew this is going to happening all the time at this point. So, as this one, things that they all never do is like assessment, taking your risk. So, like any assessments that they all do it for them. So yeah, if they notice, then we will know what we are going to do afterwards. So yeah, my new upcoming live stream, it will be let's see, 24/7. So it's coming out on next Saturday after. So on a it's 24/7. It's coming out. My live stream 24/7 coming out on a in the next couple of weeks. So it's on the Saturday after. So yeah, a Saturday after. So you might have to like just don't ever miss out. So you might find out about what you will always look. So what just to keep that up already. So as you will know, wait for the next stream. It's on the 24th of July for 24/7. So then you may want to know that you can get yourselves vaccinated, then you feel safe. So yeah, planning for COVID-19, it's a really, really possible ways to ease the lockdown after vaccination. So yeah, on the 19th of July, we will we will presume that Boris Johnson will now know that the lockdown restrictions will be eased on the 19th of July, on Monday, 19th of July. So before you start, get yourselves booked. So get your vaccination booked, get your vaccines, you feel safe, get your first one, and then a week after, you get a second one. And then you feel safe for your vaccinations. So first of all, if you get your jabbed or vaccinated, so people always fully jabbed, so they can go to the airport for free, the free quarantine for green list. But for some reason, you might know what we are going to do for this point, what we are doing now. So yeah, that's the end of my live stream, and I will see you again soon. So I will see you guys on the Saturday after. So on the 24/7 UK tournament on the 24th of July. So yeah, I hope you're all watching. Thank you so much for watching my live stream. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Turn notification on, and make sure to stay updated from my next new live stream. So yeah, in the next couple of weeks, I will see you guys in the next couple of weeks on Saturday, the 24th of July. So yeah, it will be the 24/7. And so guys, I will see you guys again soon. I will see you guys on the 24th of July on Saturday. And make sure to stay safe, get vaccinated. So get your COVID vaccine, stay safe, stay at home, and save lives. So make sure to stay safe and stay at home. Always keep yourself away. Make sure to keep yourself and your family at home. So yeah, I will see you again soon on the 24th of July. So yeah, 24/7 on the 24th of July. So don't miss out on my upcoming live stream. So I'll see you on the 24th of July. See ya. Goodbye.